Hey partners, back again with another Woody mod. Let's get into it.
You're watching Today I Grew Up.
Hey partners, back again. Here is Disney Store Woody and a huggable plush head. Now I've had many requests for this video. I've seen other YouTubers do it before, but I've never done it before, so this is me doing it. Basically, Disney Store Woody, pretty good body for the price, you know, it's $30. There's some things I obviously don't like about this Woody. It's actually my stunt Woody. The reason why I bought this Disney Store Woody is because I want to throw him around when I do live action videos without damaging my more expensive Woodies. Anytime you see Woody getting thrown on my channel, it's because I'm using Disney Store Woody. Somebody asked me, why don't you get a huggable plush head and put it on Disney Store Woody? We want to see what that looks like. So that's what we're going to do in this video. Now this face isn't the worst one I've ever seen. The huggable plush is definitely miles better. It's obviously a budget Woody. I wouldn't consider this a deluxe film replica or anything. The hat is pretty cheap and flexible actually. They started making them softer. This is a brand new Toy Story 4 Woody, so I actually got this one pretty recently, last year in 2020, so this is like a 2020 Woody. I did replace the pull string to make it a little smaller because, like I said, this is my stunt Woody, so it has to look kind of believable from the back because the Disney Store one's way huge, so I had to get a smaller pull string, but it has the same Disney Toy Story 4 because he says Forky. The one thing I don't like about the Disney Store vest is that it's basically see-through. It's such a cheap material. You can actually see my finger here behind the vest because it's kind of translucent and see-through because it's a thin material. And although I like this vest in terms of it's very small on his body, which is more movie accurate, it's too thin and cheap. So I am gonna, you know, obviously I'm gonna keep everything else stock on this because it's just a Disney Store Woody with Bonnie on the boot. But I do want to show you what does it look like to do a head swap with the huggable plush on Disney Store Woody. You're gonna need some scissors and you're gonna need a zip tie. These are pretty common to find. Any zip tie will do, and let me show you how we can do this. So the zip tie inside Woody right now lives right here. So you can see there's a backing for it right here. You can feel the bump of where it is. You're gonna have to cut into this because there's no other way to free Woody from the zip tie unless you cut into it. So it's underneath the collar, so it's not gonna show. But we do have to make this is surgery, guys. We have to make a small incision here. And I recommend just using scissors to cut through because we need to get to that zip tie underneath. So as you can see here, this is where the zip tie is. And I'm going to gently get my scissors and cut this zip tie out. Okay, so I made the surgery incision cut here. And as you can see now, because this is loose, the head's going to immediately slip. So the zip tie helps hold it here at the neck. And I'm going to take this off. And you see how easy the zip tie slides? So don't worry, we're going to put a new one. And then the head just comes right off. Sid behavior confirmed. So this is a tricky part. I sawed off the bottom of this Woody because I needed it for a magnetic head swap, but I'm reusing it for this project now. So what I'm going to do is use a table saw and cut this off and hot glue it to this one so that the zip tie will have somewhere to hold the Woody head. Here's a quick little comparison of the heads here, Disney Store on the left and huggable plush on the right. So you guys can see the profiles of what Disney Store did versus Thinkway Toys did for this huggable plush. They both don't have hairlines, which is kind of a bummer because that makes Woody more accurate to have hairlines. I guess you can always paint them on yourself. And then here is the front. The huggable plush head's always nice because it really does remind me of Woody in toy mode from the movies. So this is the closest we got. He's just one eyebrow away from perfection, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna get the table saw, glue this part on, and then I'll attach it onto the Disney Store body next. So it's definitely not pretty, but it works, and that's all I was going here for, something that functions. So I glued this on to the base of what I sawed off for the Disney Store Woody. So now we have a place for the zip tie to rest, and also obviously he'll still have a neck. And once it's in there, it's not going to go anywhere. this head will work fine. And the bandana will hide any imperfections over here on the base of what I glued this on. And I just sawed this one off. Step one is we want to put our zip tie in there because that's what holds the head on. And because I didn't really have a hole now, I can slide the new zip tie inside the pocket here. So as you can see, I got the zip tie all the way around now. So all you want to do is get the zip tie here, feed it through. Don't worry, we're going to cut off the extra zip tie, make a big pocket there. So then we can really get it in there. And then I'm going to push it down far enough. There is a voice box there, so it can only go so far. But once you have it as far as you can get it, hold it down really tight and then pull your zip tie to seal it, the head onto the body. So I pulled the zip tie really tight, and I'm just going to cut the extra string off here, and then I'm going to tie his bandana. I'm going to retie it on his neck, and then I'll show you the final result. So here is the new Disney Store Woody with a huggable plush, Thinkway Toys, close the mouth smile, head swap mod. I think it looks awesome actually. So the way I did it with the zip tie means that this Woody is going to be 100% secure. And it's what's cool about it is that it does have the open hands, and it kind of reminds me of the head swap mod I did for the Thinkway Toys Woody, except it's a Disney Store body, which some people actually prefer out there. Some people are like, I actually like the Disney Store body because he's skinny, smaller vest, cool badge. You know, the proportions look better, so some people prefer this as their Woody mod, and that's not a problem. Like, I kind of feel like this would be a good mod if you can't afford a Toy Story collection or Thinkway Toys collection Woody. But you know, there's a lot of cool things about this Woody for Disney Store body that I like the floppiness, and obviously because the head's very secure. I already tested it; it's not falling off. It is very secure on there, so that is really nice. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about this head swap? So I used the Disney Store hat, and if you do, yeah, it actually does fit on Woody. So the huggable plush head does fit the Disney Store hat as well, which is really good to know. I didn't know that, so now you guys know. So if you guys want to do this mod, you can. It's pretty cool if you ask me. You know, it definitely looks like Woody more than some of the other Woodies I've seen out there. But I think it's a really neat mod. And now for fun here, you have the movie accurate mod that I have, and you have the Disney Store head swap mod that I just did, so you guys can see for comparison. Obviously one's been worked on and modified a lot, and this one's just a simple head swap with the Disney Store body. But what do you guys think about this simple mod? Obviously this one's really hard to do. This one's a lot easier because we just did it in this video. So let me know in the comment section below. Are you going to be doing this Woody mod, or are you going to work on this, something like this, for your movie accurate Woody build? Now for fun, here is the Thinkway Toys 2009 Clown Pattern Woody. So you guys can kind of see a comparison there a little bit. Definitely different versions of Woody, and it's really fun as we keep modding and playing with these. It's kind of like, you know, it's like, what is the perfect Woody? The perfect Woody, I think, is the one that makes you happiest. That's my personal opinion. But like you guys know, I always try to chase movie accuracy. But no, it's just fun to collect these different Woodies and see what the possibilities out there are, and modifying your own Woody from what the Toy Factory gave us. One thing's for sure, I really didn't really like the Disney Store head. It's really cool in its own way, but to me it doesn't look like the movie. It looks further from the movie. But I think that these Woodies are really fun, and these mods are not too hard to do, except for this one. And I'm trying to improve the vest on him. I don't like this vest, so I'm going to look for another vest to try to sew it on the body better. But for now, these are the Woodies that I want to show you for my custom mod Woodies. And this was a really fun build. It was really cool to see what could happen if you swapped a huggable plush head now on the Disney Store body, and now we know what it looks like. I really think that no matter what, it's always fun to do a custom mod, because you really don't know what it could look like unless you try. So let me give you a quick 360 view of Woody now. It's pretty cool that the Disney Store Woody could stand on a Toy Story Collection Woody stand just fine. I didn't think that was necessarily possible, but it is, and it works with the huggable plush head. But yeah, that's just the full 360 view of what it looks like to put a huggable plush head on a Disney Store Woody body. As always, guys, thank you for watching, for liking, for subscribing to this channel. We're about to hit 60,000 subscribers. I'm super excited. I want to get to a Jessie mod, a crazy one. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that alert, and I'll see you partners on the next video review.